Alright, you guys, so in this video I just want to go over some vocabulary again. I did want to discuss frequency and period because after this you guys are going to do some review, some practice, and these vocabulary words come up. So here I just took one of the examples that you guys done before, and we're looking at the graph of 4 sine 3 theta minus 2. So you'll notice that the minus 2, the midline, shows up here. You'll see here is our midline. We have that. And since the amplitude is 4, we have to make sure our graph goes as high as 4 units from the midline and 4 units below the midline. So those are not the focus of the lesson, but I am just going to review that. Now we also have frequency. So here the frequency shows up as 3. And that's why we have these 3 distinct cycles of sine. So that's 1, 2, and 3 separated here with these lines. You'll see they're evenly distributed. So going to this definition of frequency, we see the frequency is the number of cycles within 2 pi radians. So here your 2 pi is here, all the way at the end. And then you see there are 3 cycles. So that's your frequency. And the period is the length of one cycle. So since it's the length of one cycle, we really have to think about, well, how long is this one cycle here? So I'm trying to emphasize this one cycle. And there's a way for us to determine that. So we know 3 cycles is 2 pi. So to figure out one cycle, what we can do is divide 2 pi by 3. And that will just be your one cycle. We're just going to cut this length of 3 cycles into a third, and that will give us this one cycle. So in general, right, I just want to discuss that in general, to find the period, you could always do 2 pi divided by whatever your frequency is. So this is in general, and the frequency always shows up here on your function. So whatever that number is, you just do 2 pi and divide it, and that will always give you your period.